This is the dark. And this is a single softbox lamp with 4 light bulbs on, which are about 100 watt equivalent LED bulbs. There are 2 spotlights and 2 regular bulb lights. This is very bright. As you can see, it's very harsh in the shadows, really not getting much. We'll get to that. And this is the Neewer LED 18-inch Flapjack panel. Now, the difference here, I don't know. I'm gonna look at the footage later and decide. The idea of this light is to replace the big bulky softbox light. Now this light is significantly heavier, positioning it was a little more clunky, but here's the use case. So I do some corporate video work, talking head stuff like this. Usually it's got a prettier background and usually I have a fill light, but I'm just testing the key lights right now. I take softboxes because they're huge light output, they're very large light output, they're very soft, so it doesn't have like a really harsh, edge on it. And it's pretty easy to, you can replace the bulbs, they're cheap. I use great value LED spotlight bulbs and they are pretty good. Now they're very bright. And this is also very bright. I believe this is on 100% brightness. And now I'm on 1% brightness, but I'm gonna compensate. And now I'm on 1% brightness. Now, that just maybe boosts my ISO up, but it's a lot easier to look at, and I assume it's a little bit flatter because now we're filling in a little bit of the background, with the exposure being more adjusted to a less bright light. However, usually I'm never shooting with a single spot point light here, so I'm going to grab my Amaran panel and set it up as a second light. Thing is, that just became the point light because this is so much dimmer. That's a really bright panel, but the problem is it's too small and square. It produces a much harsher light for a full, talking head video. See, this is just the Amaran panel. Now, it's not exactly positioned on me. It's a bit further back, actually, so I'm sitting in the front shadow of it. But that's just because I don't have another stand, so it's kind of just sitting on a shelf. So I'm gonna play with this for a minute and see what I can do in terms of a nicer lighting setup. Is that better? I can't really tell. The monitor's way over there and I don't have a very large monitor on my camera, but I'm gonna say that that's a little bit better. So I warmed up the lights a bit. This is still not really pointing at me very well. But this is at 50% brightness, which is a bit brighter than it was, but it's not too uncomfortable. Like I could talk to the camera without being too distracted by the giganto light up here. And now I've just given myself a hair light. You can actually see it up there in the frame because I didn't do that much work and I'm not really trying that hard. Just to try to fill in sort of a backlight area, because a good setup will have all 3. And that is just a clamp light with a single bulb in it. Very easy to carry around. It could be an LED panel, but again, LED panels are much heavier. I can't change the color temp on the clamp light though, unless I get a different bulb. And I've just filled in the background a very little bit. Not very much, there's just a lamp over there on the chair pointing towards the background. That, you're not gonna really see the benefit of that because I have this black sheet up right now, but I'm just trying to simulate what it would be like in a regular film set, talking head promo video set. I'm gonna swap back the softbox for this and see if that, with all the other lights, makes a huge difference or not. So far, I'm really psyched about it. I think it looks decently soft comparatively, compared to just a regular LED panel by itself. And maybe I don't have to lug around a whole softbox kit. Is that softer? I feel like this is about the same brightness as the other panel was, with all of the other lights still mixed in. So we have a little fill over there, we have a rim over there, and we have a background light sort of in the background over there. Well, I guess I'll find out whenever I do the footage editing. But what do you think? Comment below.